Welcome back, everyone. I'm Zell, and today we're going to get a look at this little guy. You guys asked for it, so we're going to look at it. This is the UTX-70 Hellhound from Microtech. As you can see here with the Marfione dagger on it, this is a signature series knife. Has Anthony's signature right there, a little Microtech claw right there, and we'll get into what that means as we go along. First off, this guy is tiny. See? Tiny. I don't have an Ultratech, but if you know anything, have ever messed with these knives, that's a UTX-85. This is a UTX-70. This is 85% the size of an Ultratech. This is 70% the size of an Ultratech. There's a huge, huge difference between the 85 and the 70. Not so huge a difference between the 85 and the full-size Ultratech. I know those percentages don't work out to say that, but the truth in laying them side by side is huge. This thing is tiny. This thing weighs 1.2 ounces. Has we'll get to that here in a minute. It is a closed length of 3.2 inches. It's nothing thick. And I don't have the calipers over here, and I didn't measure it because we're just doing a look at this guy. We're not going to get deep into measurements and all that because for the people that are interested, it's kind of a showy piece. And, some may want one, but if you want one with this particular blade, you're going to buy it irregardless of any of those numbers. But anyhow, moving on along. Let's just do some size comparison. So there you go. There is our UTX-70 Hellhound, and there is our UTX-85. Let's get some other small knives out here. We've got right here a CRKT Pillar. We have a Man Bug. We have there is the Bestech slip joint. See? This is a real one, not a prototype, so you guys did good. Thank you. Got them over here. And there is our stand-in for our Delica, a Mantra. And we'll throw one more out here because I've been playing in the Anno tank. There is a Bestech Goblin. Yep, that's what it's called, Goblin. Like I said, I've been playing in the Anno tank. Came out all right. So, as you can see, it's tiny. Like, really tiny. And pretty freaking cool, though. So let's go over some automatic things that come with a Microtech knife. First thing is, this thing's not going to go off in your pocket. Not any more likely than a flipper or any other knife. You have to take this little slide and you have to push and push, and it's spring-loaded, so it's not just like it moves easy. You've got to push on it and you've got resistance, and finally it'll break over and open up. Same thing on the way closed. So it's not coming open in your pocket. Secondly, it's not going to shoot a hole in your leg or anybody else's leg. You're not going to come up and do like they do in the movies and shoot a stiletto into somebody's neck or something, because this is what happens when you try to do that. Yep, knocks it off track. Once it's knocked off track, you've got to reset it and then make it work again. So, what do we get out of here? We're all aluminum and titanium. We got a little itty-bitty glass breaker, but it's a rounded ball on the end. Got probably one of the best pocket clips in the business, even though this is a super tiny knife. But on the 85, man, that thing works great. Now, you see the difference there? Oh my God, that's huge. Or tiny, however you want to look at it. And I've been goofing around. You guys want to see this blade. So, here we go. And we are flat ground right through here. We're also flat ground up through here. And it's basically a little kind of Tonto-ish thing. And we're swedged here to give it a kind of a Persian-y look. Got some jimping across the top. A little fuller. And let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. And it is it the most useful blade that Microtech makes? Probably not, but, you know, that's the sticky end of that sticky pad, so it does cut, and it cuts rather well. And this is Microtech sharpening. I have not sharpened this guy, so see, it is sharp. Is it the best little slicer? No. If you were going to carry one of these every day to actually use it, you would get the regular blade like the 85's got over here. You would get this one, and these are ground thin, work good, cut good. This is more of a novelty blade, but it is cool. And it is a signature series, so even though this is an M390 blade, there is no indication anywhere on the blade. I assume that's because, you know, it's signature series, first round of these blades for these little knives. And we'll see if they continue to make Hellhound blades for these. It seems to be that there's getting to be more and more of them out there, so you can get a hold of one. I'd like to thank Stazza23 for assisting me in getting a hold of this guy. It came from a shop near him down in Louisiana, because every time they come up on e-knives, and which, guys, by the way, a UTX-70, this little guy right here, is probably the hardest Microtech knife that is in production to get your hands on. My wife has a 70 that's made like this one with this type of blade in it, and that took me months. If it had not been for Stazza, I would not have a Hellhound, but his local shop got some in, and he was able to snag one for me. Or actually snag it for Susie, because she kind of wanted to see it. And she decided she liked her regular blade better, but so that means I get to have a UTX-70. And what is super cool about this guy, and I don't exactly have a shirt pocket here for you, but what's super cool about this guy is you can stick this guy in a shirt pocket. You know, if you have to wear shirts with pockets to work, you can stick this guy in a shirt pocket. It weighs 1.2 ounces and has a closed length shorter than a pin. So you can stick it in a shirt pocket, and that's what you get. And just for fun, I've been doing that for the past week. I have had this thing in a shirt pocket pretty much, not every day. I don't wear a shirt with a pocket every day, but most days I do. And I have had this in the shirt pocket every day, and nobody has even thought it might be something. But there you go. Now, ergonomics, we will talk about that just a little bit. These knives are not the most ergonomic knives, no matter which one you get. They are designed to do a job. They are designed to be small in your pocket, as small as possible, and do their job. They have some nod toward ergonomics, but not a lot. But they work. You have to be mindful not to let your fingers ride up. You wouldn't want to be trying to perforate anything with this guy, but you shouldn't be anyhow. That's too tiny for that. But they do work, and they make really, really good little carry knives. Susie carries hers pretty much all the time because it's really tiny. It gets that blade out there and puts it back without her having to mess around with the flipper, which she does not like flippers very much. But it still gets it out there quick, takes care of business, and gets put away nice and easily. And guys, I'm going to stop it right there because I'd ramble on all day if you guys let me. But this is the UTX-70 Hellhound. Anyhow, you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that little bell button. And you want to do that so that you can hang out with us every week whenever we do the Apex News. And that's right here on the Zelrick YouTube channel. We do the Apex News, where we gather all the videos and written news that's worthy of putting on the Apex up in one big ball of wax. Put it in a nice, clickable, easy format for you to go through. And we even do a show about it. You get to watch my ugly mug try to pronounce things that I can't pronounce every week and then pick on me about it in the comments. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.